Hey y'all, welcome to the Houston Gardening Novice channel. I'm a newbie gardener here in Houston, Texas, Zone 9B. Half the time I don't know what I'm doing, but I enjoy trying things out and figuring out what works for me. I hope you can join me in my gardening journey as I slowly work on building my backyard sanctuary. So it's the beginning of summer, and I've had a great spring. Things have really grown. The garden is looking very lush, but I foresee that I need to go ahead and control the garden before the heat begins. So what I want to do is to go ahead and start the to start pruning in preparation for the heat. Because between June and August, that is when I get my most growth. So I want to go ahead and start cleaning out some of this. I know it's counterintuitive. Things are looking good, but I need to be able to control it, especially when it gets very hot in the next couple of weeks. So I'll be pruning, doing a lot of pruning, cleaning this up. I did prune the lagastrums a few weeks ago, and they've already grown. So this just tells me that it's going to be a hot one this time. So I need to go ahead and get ahead of this growth. Look at this. So I'll go slow. I'll do this over a couple of days, and then I'll come back and show you how they look like. But let's take a look at how things are looking right now before I do the cleanup. For some of these annuals, like the petunias, I'll just go ahead and get rid of them. I'll probably move one or two things around, but basically it will just be a maintenance pruning. Okay, it's been a couple of days and I've finished all the cleanup I wanted to do. I finished it yesterday. It rained earlier today, so things are looking good. Let me go ahead and take you around and you can see the cleaning that I did. I'll start from this area right here. So here I had a bunch of elephant ears. I went ahead and cut all of them out, cut all of them down. I know they're going to come up again. They've already started. I see small one right there. They'll be back in the summertime. I pruned this carex right here. The standard rose, cut that down as well. I didn't touch the star jasmine. I left that as is. The lagastrums were cut also. Looks good. The abelias, I cut them. And I actually went ahead and planted, this is the purple encore azalea. It's the Autumn Majesty. Went ahead and planted them. I think I planted 3 of them. That's the other standard rose. The other poly white rose were also pruned. I had some petunias here which I got rid of to allow for the Pride of Barbados to actually grow out in the summertime. I think, yeah, there were 2. Those are gone. This Carolina jessamine was also pruned back a little bit. The elephant ears, those ones I left because the size was manageable, but when they grow a little bit more, I'll just cut them down in the summertime. This Jerusalem sage, reduced that as well. I think I cut about a foot of it, so it's a manageable size now. The Eden roses, I cut those back and tied them back to the trellis as well. The ligustrum was cut. This here is the apricot drift. It's really pretty. I don't think you can see the actual color really well in the from the camera, but it's really pretty. Then this side you can see the ligustrums have been cut. This Texas sage I reduced by probably about a foot as well. I had a bunch, I think I had a few petunias here, and I had my blue bonnets that were already going to seed, so I took those out. And now some of these other shrubs that were hidden by those annuals can now, they now have breathing room to be able to grow. This Carolina jessamine was also cut back. There were a few snapdragons here and another petunia, so that's cleaning that out just gives this space a lot of breathing room for these other shrubs to grow in the summertime. I didn't cut the Nandina. I think it's an okay size. I'll watch out for it. If it grows too big, I'll chop that. My tropical plants are, I didn't cut those. Those are fine. This carex, I cut this back as well. I had a rose here that I moved because I realized this space now it's in part shade. So I moved the rose and I put a salvia there. I have salvias everywhere, so that's just to fill that gap. This Texas sage was also cut back. I had spirea here, the double doozy spirea. I moved that because that area doesn't get enough water. So I moved it somewhere else and I put another salvia right there. Here is the rose. This is the Monica rose that was in that area right there. So I moved it from there. That's part shade, and here where it can get full sun. This bed I didn't. This is a new bed. I didn't prune things here, giving them time to establish. Probably prune in the fall. So in this area, this is where I have my salvia drift. I cut them back. I also have my society garlic, cut that back. So this is this area has been really cleaned out. And the perfume breeze rose that grows on this moongate, that's also been chopped back. Then the ones that are on this side, I staked those onto the moongate. Start training this side to grow up the moongate. So this is how the perfume breeze blooms. It blooms in panicles. It's a very pretty rose, very fragrant. So a lot of change on this side as well. The lagastrums have been cut back. So that gives the oak leaf hydrangea space to grow out in the summer. I had my snapdragons in a drift right here. So I took them out. I planted the snapdragons back in October. So they've had 8 to 9 months of growth. So I decided to take them out. I put some coreopsis. And then I put some rose moss for the... they do really well in our summer heat. So I just did a couple. We'll see how they do in the summer. This crepe myrtle is already so big. I don't know how, and this is not the peak season yet. It just rained, so it's flopping right now. But I think it's gonna grow really much larger than this. I think we peak with crepe myrtles in July and August when it's really hot. That's when they do the best in our area. My other ones haven't flowered yet, haven't bloomed yet, but this one has. It's very, very pretty. So this is the Delta Eclipse from Southern Living Collection. It's a very pretty crepe myrtle. So this is the spirea that I moved from that area right there, and I moved it here so it can get more water and also more sunlight. So that's the overview from this side. The star jasmine, I didn't cut it yet. It still has some blooms. I'll wait for the blooms to finish and then prune it on this arbor right here, on this trellis. So this is my shade bed. I didn't do any pruning on the side. Things were looking good, so I didn't need to clean up the side. For this bed, this crepe myrtle, this is it's the Black Diamond series. It's the purely purple. It's the Black Diamond. Hasn't started blooming yet. It's usually behind the Delta series. So that will probably bloom around July or August. This Chinese French tree, I cut that back a little bit. So I think the bed that has the most transformation is this island bed, where I cut back a lot of things. I had a few different mums that had grown when I first planted this bed. I want this bed to have mostly evergreen shrubs, and I planted small shrubs. So in the meantime, I wanted to have a few annuals to fill up the bed while the shrubs get to a more mature size. So I planted a few mums in different areas. So I went ahead and took them out. The mums had grown too big. They're not really meant to be planted in the landscape. I think they're mostly the mums that are sold in the fall for containers, and they had taken over this bed. So I took those out. So that gives all the shrubs now a lot of breathing room. My roses had grown, I think they were about 5 feet, because struggling for sunlight. So I cut those back. That's another abelia, cut that back. The variegated privet, cut that back. So the mums were everywhere. I think they were even hiding. This is radicans, gardenia radicans. Cut that back. This redbud, I did limb up a few branches just to give this area some sunlight. So I cut a few branches on the side. So now we have some breathing room. Okay. For the Pittosporum, my dwarf Pittosporum, I did prune that a little bit. I'll see how it goes. I don't know how you're supposed to prune these, so I just did it in a ball, and I'll see how it goes. It's my first time pruning the Pittosporum. So this ballroom ball gown rose, Romantica ball gown, it had lost all the leaves at the bottom because all the leaves were at the top because it had grown really tall, trying to reach out for the sun. So I cut that back to about 1 feet tall, so they'll regrow. Okay. And all this mess that you're seeing, I did a chop and drop. So chopped up the greenery and just threw them down. They'll break down. Between the rain and the heat, they'll turn into mulch pretty soon. So I didn't. That's why the beds look messy right now because of that. Then the last thing is the my Ladybanks rose, which I pruned severely. I needed to get control of it. So yeah. Okay, I think. And my vegetable beds, I didn't do anything with them. Those will have marigolds for the rest of the summertime. I will not plant new vegetables until the fall garden. Okay, I think that's everything. I'll do one more sweep. Okay, I'll stop right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all on the next one. Thank you. Bye.